When employers review resumes, it happens really fast. They typically will have a stack initially at first, and they may make, a 30-second to 45-second assessment very quickly as they're rolling through, and they're weeding out instantly.
I would say between 20 and 30 seconds at the resume. If you have a cover letter, that could add additional 10 seconds. So the cover letter, I always tell job seekers, it's like reading the back of a book. So it's kind of giving you a little taste of what you have to offer. If you don't like the back of the book, chances are they're not going to buy the book. So the cover letter is the back of the book, and once you set that hook, they want to flip that page and learn more about you. They're judging you on your resume before they even meet you in person, which is a big deal. So you want to get to that interview so that then you can sit down and tell your story and how you can be a good candidate.
Ideally, when you're creating a resume, you should have a portfolio for yourself already put together. So as you're going through, your last couple of years of high school especially, and then, as you continue on through college or trade school program as well, what are the skills that you're learning and what are the examples of those skills? Keep a collection for yourself of your success stories, your success events, and then when you sit down to write your resume, you can go through all of those things and pull out the skills that you built that allowed you to create that particular product or that allowed you to work through that particular project.
Advice that I would give students when filling out an online application or submitting a resume to help them stand out is, first and foremost, make sure your spelling and your grammar are correct. So when I receive resumes, if there are typos or spelling errors or grammatical errors, I automatically throw them out.
The information that you put in your resume should be relevant to the job you're applying for. So if you put things like, you enjoy walking your dog, or hanging out with friends, and you're applying for like a business like Alcoa, they don't care. They just want to make sure that you meet the job qualifications, because the resume does not get you the job. The interview is what gets you that job. So without having it targeted on your resume, then you'll never get in for that interview.
When you're putting your resume together, make certain that you include a really good list of the soft skills that you have. What are some of the strengths that you have when it comes to communicating with others? What are some of the strengths that you have when it comes to resolving conflict? What are some of the experiences that you've had, possibly in the workplace before, where you've had to learn to deal with different personalities and to deal with them successfully?
If you're lacking paid work experience, some things that you can add in there is volunteer work. So if you're not volunteering currently right now, I highly recommend going out and being a part of the community, because that's what employers look for. Because if you don't have anything on there, the employer is going to judge. And typically if they see no experience, then they're going to assume that you've done nothing besides sit on the couch and eat potato chips or play, Call of Duty.
When you're completing the work experience section of a job resume, this can be a challenge if you do not have previous employment or a lot of previous employment to list. In that case, go back through the course load that you've taken in the high school. What group projects have you worked on? And what skills did you learn from those projects that transfer directly into the workplace?
So whatever the directions are in the job posting, if it's post online and these are the things we want included, 3 references, a cover letter, the online application, and the resume, then that's what you give them, because part of the test or the screening process is often, can they follow directions? So one of the ways that you can make yourself stand out is to check the spelling, check the grammar, and then submit whatever is being requested of you in the manner and by the deadline in which it's being requested.